Welcome to one of Tom's warehouses that is full of unlisted inventory. So we got this over here. You can see we've got some pallets of books, and behind these 4 pallets that you can see, there's actually a lot of pallets of books. Okay, so for anybody who doesn't know who Tom is, not only is Tom my boyfriend, but he's actually one of the biggest media sellers in Australia. He's the #1 CD seller on eBay Australia, the #2 DVD seller. I am the #3 bookseller in Australia, and Tom is currently #4 in Australia for selling books. So he operates a huge eBay business. I think there is 130,000 listings on eBay. Tom has 11 warehouses. This is just one of them. And this is a sorting area. This warehouse, this is one that he uses for sorting. So brings over CDs and books, and they normally sort it in here. And this is one of the warehouse dogs that is part of the warehouse next door, that comes over and says hello, don't you? What are you doing, Poppy? What are you doing? Okay, now the reason I'm bringing you into this warehouse is because I'm going to start doing a little bit of work for Tom. I don't want to do his photography, I don't want to do his listing, but I'm happy to come in here and help sort for him. So these books that are in the pallets, they need sorting into books that need recycling or redonating. Some of them will need to go to the rubbish. The books that need to be listed as individual books, and then there's going to be books that need to be listed as bundles. So Tom needs help with somebody prepping that and sorting that. So I've said I'll come in here and do 5 hours a week of sorting for you, on the provision that I can film it for you guys. Because when I was doing my own death pile, you guys really found that motivating to get through this. And Tom's death pile is like nothing you've ever seen. Guys, this is one warehouse. He has 11 warehouses. There is so much death pile in these warehouses that it just needs tackling, and he hasn't really had the manpower to be able to do it. And I'm hoping that I can come in and actually start smashing some of this death pile. So guys, not only does he have all those pallets behind me, there is a lot more book death pile in the other warehouses. So even though this is like a never-ending task, it's going to be amazing to be able to show you guys how I'm doing it, how I'm sorting, minimizing the death pile, because whether or not you've got a death pile that's like 1 or 2 bedrooms or 10 or 11 warehouses, at the end of the day, it's the same problem. Tom's problem is on a larger scale than everybody else's, but we've all got the same problem, and it's a matter of getting in there and doing it. Now, in order to be able to sort all these books, I actually need a sorting area, and Tom doesn't really have any space with a sorting area. But he does have these benches, and these benches are currently full of CDs. So this is where they've been sorting some of the CDs. You'll see them here, come around all this area here. Basically what I've done now is I've come in here and told him, I'm happy to sort these books, but I need a designated area, and this is the area that I want. So what that means is I need them to move all of this. I need a sorting area.
Sure. Is this the surprise, is it? Ta-da! Ta-da! Freaking hell.
So guess what? I got a job, Simon. Because for me to be able to sort these books, I need a sorting desk. So you're gonna lose your CD sorting desk.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I don't think it'll take that long.
Oh, I think it'll take that long.
Could we?
So over here at the backside of these tables here is a big dump full of room. Yeah.
Yep.
She ain't frozen the 2 big tables.
I want all this corner.
These tables as well.
Yep.
Oh, bloody hell, you don't want much.
I know. So, but Tom, would we be better to stack this on a pallet? Oh, you've already... Great minds think alike. Okay. So stack it on a pallet and then just pile it up, I guess.
You just leave this to us now. We'll sort this out.
You want my help, do you?
Yeah, with that, not with this.
You don't want me to help stack this?
We like to help, not a hindrance.
You don't want me to help this?
You can help this if you want.
Okay.
You want to help?
If you want. The dogs have got the right idea. Hi.
You gotta save me now. I'm slipping so far down. It's only you I trust to set me free from this. I don't know how I got into this awful spot. I don't know where it ends, so I could use your helping hand tonight.
They're all books, there, are they?
They're books.
They're books.
They're books. So these are books. We're clearing the tables.
Yeah, any of those books yours? Or
No, they're all Tom's.
all Tom's. He's trying to. I think he's trying to outdo you in the book parade.
He'll never outdo me.
No.
He doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, he'd like to. He'd like to think he's better at selling books than you are, but I don't think he is.
We'll keep dreaming.
Yeah, keep dreaming.
I will find a place for us. I will show you where to go. I won't try to change your mind, 'cause I'm always on your side. Time moves faster when you're by my side. It's so easy to get by. I'm leaving all my troubles behind. I will get to you, 'cause you make it easy. You make it all so easy now. I will find a place for us. I will show you where to go.
Okay. That's all right. That gives me a good starting area. Just enough of a walkway so that I can fit between the pallet and here to be able to bundle. Yep,
Is that okay?
yep, that's perfect.
Now these doors open outwards. Are you going to have enough room for opening that door? Yeah, it should be fine.
Unless you, yeah, yeah. Is it better to have the spun around the other way?
How many do I have to drop? Mel, I don't have room to do that, you know. I need to go 3-3.
Okay. You do what you need to do and I'll work around it. I can reach in to a certain point. Once the first one's emptied, we can move that cage.
Tail's gonna have to go that way a little bit. I'm just gonna have to move that stuff underneath. No dog behind me, is there?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll put 2 more there, and then the rest is going to have to be up. And then what I'll do is I'll bring
All the rest of
2.
the doubles in.
Yeah, I'll have to stay double stack.
When we packed them, I was estimating 1,000 at least, unless they're really thin, like kids' books. Probably more. I think a minimum of 1,000. We did nearly 24 pallet, 21 plus 3 of those cages. Got to be 25 to 30,000 books. Tom's already dropping in his death pile from the car that he's just bought. Now we're pulling out the barbecue because on Fridays we have barbecue.
It's the best time of the week, isn't it, Tom?
Oh, it
Barbecue.
is. It is, yes.
This is such a great idea of mine.
You know Aaron and I aren't going to complain about your idea either, don't you, Mel?
Barbecue is done. Tom has locked up the warehouse and I didn't have time to finish in there, so I'm sitting on the floor in front of the warehouse now. Okay, every single Friday Tom puts on a barbecue for all his workers, and anybody who's here at the warehouse that wants to pop up and join us and have a sausage and bread, all is welcome to the barbecue on Friday. Tom just does it. It's good morale for his workers. It's a nice way to finish the end of the week, and it's kind of like a thank you to all his staff and, you know, just for the week that's been. So it's really nice. We all really enjoy our Friday barbecues. Okay, so basically now the boys have finished in there. That is ready for me to start next week. I guess start my first shift. It's a win-win for both Tom and I, because that role of being a sorter in there for all those books in the cages, that's not a role that just anybody can do. Like, you have to know your books to be able to do that job. That would be extremely hard for him to teach anybody else, because so much of that knowledge when I'm sorting those books on what is to keep, what is to discard, what is to bundle, you know, what do I need to research further, all of that knowledge comes from up here, and that's like my Rolodex of what I've learned over the last 5 or 6 years of me reselling. So that's not something that's easy just to teach, to hire somebody and teach how to do that. That is something that you really have to have learned by doing for a long period of time. So it's actually going to help Tom a lot by having me up there, somebody who's already an expert in books, to be up there sorting those books for him. That's just going to, I'll be able to smash through that so much faster than anybody ever would have, even way faster than what Tom would be able to do that. So it's a win-win for him having me in there. It's a win-win for me because, as you know, trying to increase my financial security, I'm trying to increase my money. I'm looking to build a 3-month emergency fund. It's something that I've never had. Over the last 12 months, it's something that I wish I'd had. I was in a situation where I needed an emergency fund. I didn't have an emergency fund. It's something that I'm going to build now, and I'm never ever going to not have an emergency fund. So by coming in here and like doing a little bit of extra work for Tom, win-win for me. I get a little bit of extra money to put towards building that 3-month emergency fund, which is a very, very important goal for me to do. So, and not only that, I get to make some really cool content for you guys. I'm really looking forward to being able to help Tom. I know that he's been needing some help for a long time, and I feel like this is a way that I can help him out. And yeah, I'm excited to share that. And also there's cool books in those cages. Like, I'm excited to be able to work through it, talk you through it, maybe show you what I'm doing. If you've got any questions about how I'm going to sort this or what I'm doing, please drop them here, what you want to know as I'm sorting these books and stuff, so that I can share that kind of information with you. It's going to be cool. I'm also going to obviously keep sharing my regular stuff that I do in my own warehouse, and, you know, my thrifting trips and my stuff about my regular life and my crazy everything. Crazy Mel. None of that's going to change. It's just I'm going to have another thing on top of everything else that I do to try and show you guys what I'm doing in my life. Anyway, stay tuned, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Oh my goodness, I need a hair colour. It's terrible. I've got like two-toned hair. This is how overdue I am for a hair colour.